Well, I got to the point where I got to set the timing on the magneto, so I'm going to pull this head off here. And I just got all the bolts loose with my impact wrench. And we'll see what we got. Let's see here. This engine is really, really clean inside. I just can't believe it. It's got a 10 over piston, so I think someone rebuilt it once, but it's very clean. Very clean. Now, I'm trying to find where the timing mark should align, and I've got my motor here set at, what you're supposed to do is find top dead center, which I did with my dial indicator, and then whenever you find top dead center, you measure down 5/16 of an inch. So then I backed it down 5/16 of an inch from there, and that's where our firing mark should be. So basically, as that timing line over here on the mag now needs to line up, so I just gotta turn my what do you call it here, my coupling, so it's all lined up, and tighten it up at this exact spot, and we should be good. Alright guys, so I got this whole machine reassembled. I got gas and oil in it, and now we got to try to start this bad boy, and that's going to be the next thing here to do. There's no throttle cable on it, so I got to figure out the right setting here on the governor, I guess. Try to get it so it's not going a million miles an hour. Yeah, I guess I'll give that a shot. We got a choke down here. We're going to pull start it. I don't know if the clutches are even in neutral or anything, so we'll see what happens, I guess. Ooh, it wanted to go. Get something to put under this handlebar here. Oh, it's hard to pull, man. Hard to pull. Oh, this is killing me. Well guys, as you can see, it was working. It ran awesome. Now I need a throttle cable, and I had to kill it because it was spraying oil out of the front cover because I don't have an attachment on it or anything like that. Something's kind of screwed up with the shipper shaft, so I didn't want to button up the front until I figured that out. It's just really tough. It doesn't want to engage or disengage. And yeah, thought maybe it just needs a little oil or something, but yeah, the shipper shaft is pretty stuck, and I had it working in high range, Swift-O-Matic, low range. I had it working, and didn't seem to have any issues with it. It seems to be a nice runner. It's got a lot of compression, and like I said, that cylinder head looks amazing, like you know, the jug. I mean, it's really amazing. Like, it barely has any use on it. And you know, maybe what we'll do is hook up a 40-inch mower deck to it and see if I can mow the lawn with it. But first I got to get a throttle cable, because it ain't gonna work with no throttle cable. Well guys, I put the mower deck on there and I started it up again, and I realized that the oil pressure is almost non-existent, so I really didn't want to run it for very long, so I killed it. And I unhooked one of the oil lines that goes to the gauge over here, the one that comes down there, and there's not a drop of oil in it. So I don't know what's happening, but it seems like we have no oil pump working. So I'm gonna have to diagnose that before I go any farther with this tractor. But hey, once I get that figured out, this thing's done. And yeah, that's pretty cool. I got to put the starter on in the battery tray also. That's no big deal. But everything works. I mean, I'm very happy with this thing. And it was probably 2006 that I bought this tractor, and probably 2007 I got the replacement transmission case, and now it's 2015 and I finally did something with it. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned for more.